Hi, this is Meandmygolf TV. I'm John, this week's winner of the swing analysis competition. Welcome to my front garden. I'm in Chesterfield, England. Get ready to take charge of your game.
Okay, so it's swing analysis time. Now guys, if you're new to the channel, this is the first swing analysis you've seen. If you want your chance to have your swing analysed by myself and Andy, go to the Facebook page, go to the Twitter, enter the competition, and hopefully we can get you guys.
Could be you.
It could be you.
Could be you up here.
Okay, so today we've got John Ragg, and he's all the way from Derbyshire in England.
Yep.
And Andy, what have we got with his golf game? I love his swing, by the way.
Very good, yes. John's from Derbyshire, England. Now he's only been playing a couple of years, doesn't have an official handicap yet, but he plays in the society with a handicap of around about 20, okay. Which I'm surprised when we look at his golf swing, because it does look a lot better than that. But he's quite new to the games, which is understandable. So John struggles with some push shots with his driver, but also some fat and thin contacts with his irons, so inconsistencies with his irons there, and would love to sort of shoot in the low 80s. He's sort of bad games around the 100 mark sometimes. So let's go and take a look at John's golf swing. We're going to go down the line here with the driver first, and the first thing we're going to notice here is some posture issues. If we just highlight his posture here, we can see that the arms are really stretched out from the body piece.
Big gap, isn't there? Yeah.
Yeah, and if we draw a line down the back of the tricep vertically here, we'll see that that line passes, or actually goes in front of the feet, where that should really be ideally coming down in front of the knees and through the toes. So definitely some posture issues which will affect consistency in ball striking, but also the direction as well. So that's the first thing we're going to address with John. And also we're going to have a look at grip as well. When we look from the front view here, we're just going to highlight some of the grip issues here. That the V's, we hear V's a lot in the golf swing piece, or the grip should I say, and that the V should be pointing in a certain direction. And John certainly are pointing too straight up towards his face. So the grip issues definitely have a big relationship to the club face, but also the fat and thin contacts. So the posture and the grip are really letting John down, which really, when you look at his golf swing, you can understand that the swing is very, very good. So some simple setup changes could make a huge difference here. So first of all, Pierce, let's go through the posture, and then we'll attack the grip issues later.
Okay, so as you said, John tends to reach for it, so there's a big gap between the club and the legs. Now from there, as you said, lots of things can happen. Contact issues, especially with an iron, they really can get some problems with that. So as you said, we would like to ideally have a line down from the tricep, back of the tricep. We would want that a lot nearer to the middle of our feet.
Okay, so a line back down vertically from the back of the tricep goes here, passes way in front of the toes there for Pierce. Where would we like to see it, Pierce?
Okay, we would want to see it, so I'm going to have to move in a little closer here now. So we want to see that line at the back of the tricep. Now you can see it's going down on the front of the knee and into the foot, just before the toes start.
So basically John's standing too far away, so there's too much distance between him and the golf ball, which is putting his arms in a poor position. It has a massive impact on everything else there, doesn't it? Okay, so there's the posture. So have we got a drill for that?
We have indeed, yeah. So what we're going to get you to do, John, is actually take your setup as you would do normally. So actually take your setup. Again, you'll probably be very much aware of this now. You know, crikey, how come I used to stand like that? But what we're going to get you to do is, without changing any angles, without changing any distance from the club to your body, we're going to get you to stand up so that the golf club is up out in front of you like so. Now you'll notice that your upper arms, inner your arms, your biceps, they're a long way from your body. So what we're going to get you to do is to bring them into your body. So we're going to get your inner arms and we're going to bring them into your body, onto your chest, and then from there literally go back down into your posture. Now you'll see I was addressing that golf ball. I'm miles short of that now, so I've got to move in, shuffle into the golf ball, and we can see that now I'm in a pretty good posture.
Yes, so definitely. So a little bit more relaxed with the arms and shoulders there as well, Pierce. You can see as soon as you do that, the tension goes out of the shoulders and the arms look a lot more relaxed and very much hanging now in a much more natural position, as opposed to being straight out and tense and, you know, creating a lot of tension in the golf swing.
I feel like I'm ready to go here now, and I feel like my arms can swing effectively around the body.
Perfect. Okay, so simple drill there, arms lowered sort of against the chest. That's going to help you create the right distance away from the club ultimately, really. And that's the most important thing, so get the distance right there. So okay, so there's the first thing, posture. Grip, let's go into grip, Pierce, and just talk through the problems that John's experiencing with the left hand and the right hand here.
You know what, John, you're not the only person who struggles with this. So many people come to us for golf lessons and think that they have to have their thumbs down the middle of the golf club. So we can see from here, left thumb going straight down the centre of the grip, and then right thumb as well. Now, whether you're thinking you're doing that or not, just stop doing it, because it is not going to help, not at all.
So we hear people talk about sort of V's quite a lot, Piers. So how does this relate to this grip here, and where do the V's point here?
Okay, so we can see, if we look at my left hand on the close-up there, we can see that there's a V form between the thumb and the forefinger. Now, your V, we can see, is going up, I would say, pretty much towards my head there, maybe my left side of my head. What we'd ideally like to see is the V goes more up towards the right shoulder, anywhere between the chin and the right shoulder.
So that left hand has sort of moved round a little bit to the right side of the club and sort of placed in a slightly different position then. That thumb certainly now is slightly down the right side of the shaft.
And that's going to help a lot to get me a lot more support at the top of
Definitely,
the backswing.
yeah.
So, yeah, definitely. So
Okay.
so we would want to see the thumb go from there, moving you around. But notice when I move the thumb, Andy, I didn't just move the thumb like that.
No,
This
definitely
is the
not.
thing you've got to be careful of. Don't just move the thumb. Make sure you move the hand which moves the thumb.
Perfect.
Okay?
Okay, so the right hand, where it used to be, let's show you where the right hand used to be.
Yeah, so the thumb was on the top there like so.
Okay.
Again, we just want to bring it round. Again, not just moving it like that. We want to bring the hand round so we get a more neutral top hand now, right hand now.
So what we'll start to see now with a neutral hold is that the V's on the left hand and the V's on the right hand now will point to the right side of your face, as opposed to before very, very central. Now, we all know that the hold, Matt, has a huge importance on power, accuracy, contact. It makes a big difference on everything, Piers, doesn't it? So if we can position the hands a little bit more round to the right with the left and a little bit more to the left with the right, effectively, that's going to make a big difference on what that face is doing, delivering it back consistently.
I think so, Andy. And look, I hope this makes sense, John, and that your body is doing a really good job. The lack of consistency you're getting and the bad contacts will be coming from the fact that your arms aren't being controlled properly around your body.
Yeah.
And obviously reaching for it and holding the golf club incorrectly, or in a position which is going to inhibit that movement, it's definitely going to hinder you.
Okay, so grip, setup, posture.
Should we do that again?
Yeah,
Should we
let's
through
go
it all
through
again?
what he needs to
Let's go
do.
through it all again. So this was your old grip. Thumb's too much down the handle. We are now going to move the thumb to the side by moving the hand. You can see the logo on my glove. That moves with it. So some people call this a stronger grip. I would agree. And then from here, thumb there, bringing it that side.
So we can see that the right thumb now is to the left side of the club. And also this takes some pressure off pushing on the golf club. Whenever we see the right thumb on top of the golf club, it applies pressure down where we don't want to apply that pressure down that golf club.
Wearing out the grip as well.
Yeah, wearing out the grip there, but
thumbs
also...
thumbs are there to help support, not to apply power.
Exactly, perfect,
And
okay.
then from posture, so from here, take your normal setup position. You'll notice, you'll feel that you are reaching for it. Bring the club up, suck the arms into your body so the biceps touch your chest. Go back down into your posture. You'll notice you'll be short the ball. You'll move in. You will feel a little bit cramped to start with. You will get a few funny strikes to start with, but it will probably take you about 10 balls. That's it.
Correct, yeah. Whenever you make a posture change, the contact will suffer for the first few shots, but you'll quickly adjust and you'll start to see, with these two changes, you're going to see a lot more consistency. Piers, I think we just better hit one with this, yeah? So if you take your hold and get into a good posture.
I'm going to go through your drill. So I'm going to get my grip sorted in front of me first of all. I always like to bring the hands in the air a little bit.
It's easy to see the club.
So I'm going to go through your posture. Bring it up, suck it in, drop it down. It's as simple as this. And from there, pull the trigger. Hey, it worked as well, look at that.
And straight down the fairway. Nice, okay, perfect. So John, posture, if you just change your setup, posture and grip, you're going to see some big improvements in your golf game there. The swing is doing a good job, so stick with it. Okay guys, thanks for watching there. Hopefully that's give you some things to work on, maybe help you with your grip and your posture. Certainly two great things to work on there. Post your comments down below. Hope that helps guys, and we'll see you next time on Meandmygolf TV. So Piers, what drill have we got today?
Okay, right. Well, we've got hundreds, haven't we, Andy? But the one thing we wanted to do was let's go straight to the source. So let's actually go to the start of the dance.